your money in real estate. Yeah, contrary to what people tell you, invest in real estate. For today's one, we are giving you reasons why you should not invest in real estate. Yeah, very important. Reasons why you should not invest. You don't want to invest in real estate, right? So these are the reasons why you are not investing in real estate, or reason why you shouldn't invest in real estate. One, families, parents that left something for their children, military that left something for their children's life were better. Their children's life were better. Those parents that left something for their kids, those children were left for these businesses, these investments that were left for them, except the children that just don't want to. For every other child that they left some had what they call level playing ground, level playing field. They had that opportunity of a level playing field for them to be able to start life. So if you are not investing in real estate, you are indirectly saying that your children, you don't really care about them, you don't really care about their future, anything that start from scratch. You should start from scratch. So when you don't care about your children, is enough reason for you not to invest in real estate. When you don't care about yourself, is enough reason not to invest in real estate in our world. Things are getting expensive by the day. If you can hear me, please drop a one in the comments. If you can hear me, please drop a one in the comments. So things are getting expensive by the day. Every time, every day, things are getting expensive. So what it means is that if you are receiving a particular amount of money monthly, weekly, or daily, for you to be able to maintain the lifestyle you've been living, you need more. You need to make more because things have gone up. So if you don't care about yourself well enough for you to be able to do that, if you don't care about yourself well enough for you to be able to invest in real estate to be able to take care of yourself, is one of the reasons why you should not invest in real estate. But if you care about yourself and you want to be able to live the life that you so desire, you have goals, you have dreams, you want to be able to achieve those things, those dreams, you should seriously be considering investing in real estate. So if you don't love your children, you shouldn't invest. If you don't love your family, if you don't care about them, you shouldn't invest. If you don't care about yourself, you shouldn't invest. If you're not after financial freedom, you shouldn't invest. So these are the reasons why you shouldn't invest in real estate. But if you care about your family, you care about your children, you want to give them the best in life, you want to also have the best in life, you should seriously consider investing in real estate. And estate, what then do you do? My name is Monica Oge, and I help individuals and organizations to create assets that keeps paying them money, whether they decide to work again or not. By putting what systems in place to ensure that they keep earning, whether they work again or not. As I said, the systems I talked about, individuals I talk about, organization I talk about creating assets. It means that if you are working now, you're earning. As you're working, you're earning. And if you don't work, the day you don't go to work, the day you don't show up, you don't earn. If you know that the day you don't go to work, the day you don't show up, you don't earn, it means that the more reasons why you should also look for a way to see that you earn while you are not even working. So that's why this is very important. Investing is very important. Investing is when you put your money to work. When you put your money to work, you are investing. When you put your money to work, you are investing. And so there are different ways in which you put your money to work. One, there are different ways in which you are what? One can be where you are what? Putting your money to work, or you are putting your own, either putting your energy to work or you're putting your money to work. Thank you, Mr. Timothy, for the thumbs up. So you're either putting your own energy to work or you are using your what? Money to work for you. And if we look at the cash flow quadrants, there's nobody here, but I think I will be able to explain it. The cash flow quadrant is is a pictorial view of where everybody is financially. Everybody, anybody earning is, an adult is. The left side of the cash flow quadrant has the employee and the self-employed. An employee is someone that has a business. A self-employed person is someone that owns a business, in terms of the person is self-employed, the person is his own boss. Then on the right side of the quadrant, we have big business owners. Everybody practically starts at the left hand side, which is the employee. You either, after your work, you either become an employee, or like you're working for somebody, or you own your own business, your own small business. You're the boss. Maybe you employ like 2 staff, 5 staff, your own show. So, but everybody starts from there. Most people start from being an employee, then from there move to self-employed. Then from self-employed, they now move to what we call a big business owner, investor. The big business owner is someone that has a lot of people working for him, working with him in his business. And the investor is the person that has his money working for him. So when I say when you want to invest, you either have people, you have system where people are working for you. What it means is that you don't need to show up before you earn in that situation. So you know that you are on that path. But if every time you make money, you have to be physically present, you have to put in the work, then you're still on the left hand side. And the goal of everyone is to move from the left hand side to the right hand side. Because at the right hand side, on the right hand side is where you have stability. On the right hand side is where you have the time freedom. On the right hand side is where you have the time and the money to take care of yourself, take care of your family, and able to have choices. You have choices on the right hand side. So that's the goal of everyone, to move from the left hand to the right hand side of the world cash flow quadrant. So it means that you are earning now not only for your physical strength, you are earning now not only by you are putting your money to work, you also have a system where people are also working for you. So that's where everybody should attain to be, on the right hand side. But we all practically start on the left hand side. Then we grow when we have the financial education, when we have the knowledge. We now know that this is what we need to move from the left hand side to the right hand side. And statistics, 5% of the people in the world, in the ecosystem, like in Nigeria now, we have only 5% that are on this right hand side, while the other 95% are on the left hand side. So there's a lot of struggle, there's a lot of population there on the left hand side. And the goal is for us to move from what? The left hand to the right hand. Freedom, we have money freedom, we have money to take care of various choices. That's where everyone should actually aim to be at. So the way you is where you have people working for you, not just 10, not 20, no, we have over 500, from 500, at least 500 people working for you. And you don't need to show up you don't even need to show up, you don't need to open that place before you earn. You can see the directors of big corporations, directors of banks, these people are already working there, they don't need to show up before they earn. Then people that have their money working for them, they have investments. And the investment is yielding enough money to take care of their living expenses, to take care of their luxury, to take care of their lifestyle, to take care of their expenses. Then you know that you're on your path towards financial freedom. So that's the goal. We live our entire life working hard for money. When then do we allow money work for us? So that's the goal. So the essence of this our talk today is to see that you are informed, you have the right knowledge. So when you're working, you ask yourself, are you working only for the left side of the quadrant, or you are aiming for the right side of the quadrant? Are you working just to make ends meet, or you're aiming for financial freedom, you're aiming for time freedom, you're aiming to have choices? Where do you want to play? Where do you want to play? But like I said, everyone starts from the left side, then we grow with the education we receive, with the things that we come in contact with before we move towards the right hand side, which everyone should get to. So it takes deliberate effort, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes time to be on this right hand side. But that's where everyone is. And unfortunately, only 5 to 10% of the world's population are on that right hand side. And this right hand side people, they're just few, 5 to 10%. While the people on the left 5% are working for those on the right hand side. Is it a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing, because those ones already understand the system. They already know. So they work to ensure that they are on the right hand side, and which everybody should get there, but everybody will not get there, because it's not everyone that are ready to do the work. It's not everyone that are able to discipline themselves, able to get the knowledge, able to put in the work to get to that stage of their lives. But it's a good place for everyone to be in. So you are working. You're working really hard now. Ask yourself, the day you stop working, will you keep earning? You're showing up now in your business. If anything should happen to you, God forbid, will your children have to drop out from school? Will your children be able to maintain the school they're currently going if anything should happen to you today? If anything should happen to you, if anything there happens to you today, will your children be able to live in that afford the house that you're paying the rent for now, millions of naira? If anything should happen to you today, or happen to your job today, will your children be able to continue in the school where they are currently going to? Will they be able to continue? Will your spouse all be able to pay for or will the things you've already acquired, will they be able to pay for the tuition of your children? So if the answer is no, it's high time for you to start making the deliberate effort to see that you're working towards moving to the right hand side. Because at that right hand side of the quadrant is where money is no longer an issue for you. You're able to take care of your family, whether that particular work that you are actively involved in, whether that work continues or not, you're able to take care of your family. Your kids are able to go to the right schools that you want for them. You're able to live life on your own terms, not someone dictating how you should live your life, when you should wake up or when you should go to sleep. Don't get me wrong. I am a true believer of working hard. I'm a true believer of working hard. Don't get me wrong. What I mean is that having choices means that you mustn't do that for you to survive. You have to do it because you want to do it, you enjoy doing it. Not that if you don't do it now, you're going to be broke. Not that. So we need to start moving deliberately, see how we can move from the left hand side of the quadrant to the right hand side where we have freedom. We have time freedom, we have money freedom, we have the things that we need to move us to that goal that we want to achieve. That's where everyone should aim towards. That's where everyone listening to me should aim towards. And you don't go there overnight, you go there by deliberate efforts, by taking the deliberate steps, by investing in yourself, by investing in what assets that gives you money. Example of the assets that gives you money is real estate. Real estate has been proven to be a tested and trusted way for you to invest. And you're sure that you can build your wealth through that means. Building your wealth involves you having enough to take care of yourself and to take care of your family. If that job you're doing now, if something happens to that job, God forbid, will you be able to take care of yourself? There's a definition. It said that our wealth is the number of days that we can survive when something happens to our job. That's to know how wealthy you are. If you're just one paycheck out of being broke, then you know you need to start taking measures to ensure that you don't live your life by chance. What do I mean by one paycheck to being broke? It means that you're waiting every month, salary has to come. Before the salary even comes, you're already looking for money, you're already in debt, you're already looking for how to be able to manage the remaining days before that salary comes. Then you know that you are in financial crisis. You know you're in financial crisis. So you need to start putting measures in place, trying to see how you can save, trying to see how you can earn more, and trying to see how you can invest what you have so you can earn more. So that's very, very critical, very important. So I talked about investing in real estate. Investing in real estate, there are other investments, but real estate is one of the tested and proven way, because it's something that is tangible, it's something you can see, something you can feel. Anything can happen to any other form. Say, for instance, you invest in stock, you can't really see it. But real estate, you can see it. People are there. People are making use of that property. So it's tangible. It's something that will always be around. Except there's now a time where human beings don't need to live in houses again. Human beings don't need to have office spaces. Human beings don't need to have worship centers. That's the only time where real estate will not be. Even the roads where we should apply, the roads we drive through are real estate. Each state government, local government is real estate. The landmark is real estate. So if you are considering, if you desire to take care of your kids, if you desire to have a better future for your children, if you desire to have your children go to the best schools, if you desire to maintain that level lifestyle for your family, if you care so much about your family, you care so much about your children, you care so much about leaving a legacy, you need to consider investing in real estate. Except you don't care about them, anything goes, then you should just close your eyes when it comes to real estate investing. So real estate investing is key because it helps you. It helps not just you, it helps your generation. It helps your kids. It helps your children. Because it's the investments you make today in yourself, in your business, in the things you do that will determine how your future is going to be tomorrow. So far, do we have questions? If we have questions, please feel free to drop it in the chats. If we have questions so far, please feel free to drop it in the chat. This live stream is just for a few minutes and we'll be wrapping up, so it's not going to be that lengthy. So if you have questions at any point, please feel free to drop it in the chat. Thank you for viewing. Whether you're watching the live or you're watching the replay, I want to say thank you for viewing. So real estate stands the test of time. Real estate is an immovable asset. Another reason is that it's an immovable asset. You can't buy a piece of real estate today and you carry it to another place. No, it remains there. It remains there. You cannot buy a land and you carry it to your hometown. No, it remains there. It remains there. It's not like when you buy something and you take it around. Real estate remains there. As it remains there, it appreciates. It appreciates. Perhaps you buy a land now. You don't need to be watering the land or feeding it, except maybe it's an agricultural land where you plant proceeds there, you plant crops there, and you water it. But if it's your land, a bare land, you can just buy it and leave it. And it's the way as it stays longer is what appreciating. It stays longer is appreciated compared to you buying a car. You buy a car now, you have to fuel the car. You fuel the car. The car will get faulty, you go to repair. Don't get me wrong. You can build the real estate, and that real estate what is if time comes, you have to change the roofs. But you know that if that particular property is giving you money, the money that your tenants are paying, the money that the people that are occupying that your piece of property is paying, it can take care of itself. It can take care of itself. So you have something that is giving you money. The goal is that you move to a certain part of your life where you don't need to first of all show up before you earn. That's the part. You don't need to show up before you earn. That's the part you should get to. Because all this one, if anything should happen to that your job or that your business, or even to you, maybe health or something, God forbid, are you still going to be able to maintain that lifestyle you're living now? Is your family going to be able to live in that house that they are living now? Will your kids still be able to go to that school that they are attending now? So all those things are the things you should be looking at. So you don't just focus on active income, you also create passive income streams via investment. Try by having big businesses that don't need your presence for them to run successfully. That's the way you know that you are moving towards the goal of financial freedom. I'm saying this because the year is coming to an end. What's your plan for the next year? What's your plan for the next year? Are you still going to do Q Sarah, what will be? Or are you going to put deliberate steps to see that you are hitting your financial goals? Time is of essence. Time, the earlier you start, the better. And fewer periods of consistency, you saving gradually, it even builds up more than you waiting for you to get that big paycheck. Because you might be waiting to get that big paycheck before you invest or before you do something fantastic. Guess what? Maybe something is waiting to collect that big paycheck from you. So that's why you need to start now. Start now. Start making those plans now. We at IMAS Real Estate will put in systems in place to help our clients. Yes, at IMAS Real Estate, we help our clients, individuals, and organizations to create assets that keep giving them money, work again or not. It's a process. It's a system. So it's not an overnight success thing. It takes time, but it's a sure way for you to build wealth. It's a sure way for you to build the financial freedom that you so desire. And you have big goals that maybe you want to travel. Now is the time for you to start putting those systems in place in tested and proven vehicles, which real estate still stands as one of the best vehicles you should be doing. And when I say real estate, that doesn't mean that you're just okay, because Monica has said real estate, and you just jump into a real estate investment or the next one you hear about. No. Despite the fact that it's good for you to be financially free, it's also good for you to also protect your wealth protection. You protect that money that you're using to invest by ensuring that before you put your money in any real estate investment, you carry out what we call due diligence to ensure that you are not losing that your hard-earned money, because that's money, that seed is for your financial future. So you have to guide it, you have to protect it, and ensure that before you put your money in any investment, you get the right knowledge. You get the right knowledge before you put your money in any investment. So that's why we are having sessions like this to educate you, to also inform you on things you need to do, things you need to look out for. In our next live session, we're going to talk more about the things you need to look out for when you are in, before you invest. Today is just to talk about the need to invest. While subsequent section, we're going to talk about the things you need to look out for before you invest. So, do we have questions so far? We've done like 20 minutes now. We don't really like keeping this so long. Okay, so if we don't have any question, we are helping. In order to help for you viewing this, we are offering a free consultation call for as many as those who would, not many. We don't have a lot of slots. Sorry, don't get me wrong. But for you who would love to know more about how you can get started in investing, how you can start, when you can start, how much will you need, we're going to be giving you a free consultation call for you viewing this. I'll be giving you a free consultation call. All you have to do is you will see wherever you're viewing this from, just see the description, the comments. You'll be seeing a link to book the free strategy call with us. We'll have that strategy call. We'll walk you through the process. We'll check your financials. We'll check what your goal. What I mean by your goal. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve, especially in the coming year? What's your financial plan? What do you want to achieve? I will walk you in the process where you can achieve those your desired goals for yourself, so that we'll live life in our own sense rather than allowing life happens to us. So I'll be wherever you're viewing this from. Check the comment section. Check the description. We will get the link for you to book a free strategy call. I'd like to hear from you. Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can work together to see that you achieve that your goal of becoming financially free. That's your goal of moving from the left side to the right hand side of the cash flow quadrant. Thank you so much. I believe most people are going to watch the replay. So when you're watching the replay and you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and we'll do justice to the questions for you. Did you get value from today's section? If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone, repurpose this, share it with, or repost it, repost this, share it with someone you feel might get value from it. Thank you for viewing. My name is Monica Oge. I'm the lead consultant at IMAS Real Estate. I help individuals and organizations to acquire assets that keeps giving them money, whether they decide to work again or not. I help them build systems that help them become financially free over time. It takes time and it's a journey. I would love to help you in that journey. So I'd like to know what your financial goals are. You want to connect with me? You can connect with me via wherever you're viewing this from. You can decide to connect. You can decide to follow us. You can decide to share, and we will also love to hear your feedback. You can drop your feedback in the comments. You can also send us a mail. Anyone that is okay by you is fine by us also. So I look forward to hearing from you. I don't want this to be too long, so we can be able to get something, not a lot of information. But this information I've just are vital. You should look at them and see how you can start implementing them. The goal is to implement them, and you will be glad that you did. So to get the access to our free consultation call, it costs money, but since you are viewing this live section, you'll be getting it free of charge. 15 minutes. Then we also extend it when we'll see if it's if it's necessary to extend, we extend it. So we'll be giving you a free consultation call to say thank you for joining us on this live. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching this. So that's what we're going to be giving you when you on the comment section, on the description of this video where you're viewing this from, you'll be getting access to our free 15 minutes consultation call. All you have to do is just to pick a time that works for you from the link, and we will get in touch. Thank you so much for viewing this. Until I come your way next, God willing, by this time next week, which is Thursday 26th, stay blessed and Merry Christmas in advance. That's if I don't come live again, well, Merry Christmas in advance. Thank you, and do have a beautiful day. There was a daytime when you're viewing this. Do have a beautiful night, or if at night you're viewing this, or do have a fantastic day. Perhaps it's during the afternoon or in the morning you're viewing this. Bye for now.